Hi Pokefans, we have a new Tera Raid battle event that is currently running in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is the mighty Septile event and we have it in Dragon Tera type. As usual, you'll only be able to catch it once per save file, but here are the moveset for Septile in today's event. The moves are Leaf Blade, Breaking Swipe, Dragon Dance and Thunder Punch, with the additional move being Leaf Storm and Earthquake. Now it does activate its shield around 70% and always uses a Leaf Storm in the beginning of the battle. It will also try to reset our stats around 85% and does reduce the orb change at 80, which is something we have to look out for. Coming to the Pokemons that you can use, I would definitely choose Magearna if you're going for solo. It does have Soul Heart, which is an amazing ability to have, especially for this battle. I also went with the Star Tera type on my Magearna. I've given it the held item Metronome. Now this is not something I had planned initially, but after seeing a lot of people suggesting to use Metronome, I decided to go with it. I think it's a really good item. I've also seen people using Clefable, which is always pretty good. Now this one is not having the moveset that I would recommend, but if you are using Clefable, go for almost a similar moveset as my Magearna. I think it will be pretty helpful. You can also try using Azumarill. I'm pretty sure the moveset right here will help you pretty well. I've also seen people suggesting Skeledirge. Now Skeledirge is a bit trickier because you might get affected by the Earthquake when it does use that move. But other than that, Skeledirge is pretty good as well. Now going into this battle, I would definitely make sure that you do not have Abrubel in the team, especially if you're solo. It will actually boost the moveset for Septile, which is pretty bad. Make sure you have as many Intimidators as possible. In my case, I did get these 4 Pokemons. I think this is alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and try using Iron Defense in the very first turn. And yes, I did make a bit of a change. I replaced one of my move. Probably it was Reflect with Iron Defense. I think Iron Defense is much better. For the next 3 turns, I'm just going to go ahead and use Drain Kiss to activate my Testalizing option. If you might know, at 80%, Septile will try to drain your orb. So orb energy is very important. Make sure that you do have it activated before the beginning of 5th turn. Now the reason to spamming Drain Kiss is that I need to increase its power. Even though I do have Soul Heart, I do not have the Modest nature, which is what I wanted. Unfortunately, I have the Docile nature, so I just have to increase my special attack as much as possible. Metronome will actually help you with this if you keep using the same move each and every turn. As I did actually increase the PP for Drain Kiss, I'm able to go ahead and use it for 16 turns. In this case, at the 4th turn, I was able to go ahead and Terrestrialize. I guess this is the 5th turn technically. Now in the 5th turn, we did get our abilities and whatever stats we had removed. So Thunder Punch is actually doing more damage. I'm just gonna go ahead and use another Iron Defense just to make sure that I do not have to deal with such a huge damage on Thunder Punch. Now that my defense is actually up, I'll be able to go ahead and once more start spamming Drain Kiss. Now the one thing I am keeping in mind is the amount of turns I'll be able to use this move. I do have another Fairy type move, but I just want to see if I'll be able to take down Septile with just Drain Kiss. We are doing pretty good damage. Thankfully my other team members are fainting, which in turn is helping me raise my special attack due to the Soul Heart ability. There we go. The timer is almost the same as the health now, but I'm pretty sure that we will be doing more damage soon. Now you must keep in mind at 65% it will actually reset its own stats. If that does happen, Septile has a chance of being at +6 attack. Make sure that your defense is always up, or if you do have Drain Kiss, make sure that you heal up completely. Anyway, I'm just gonna spam Drain Kiss. There we go, we are doing way more damage now than before. At 30% of health, Septile will actually try using Earthquake, so I do have to be careful about that. At 85%, it will try using Breaking Swipe and then might use it rarely as well. But in this case, since Magearna is part Fairy, I don't really have to worry about that move. Right here, I got pretty unlucky. As you can see, the Thunder Punch was a crit hit, but thankfully my Drain Kiss was able to get back all of the health that I had just lost. In the very next turn, Septile hit 30%, so it did use Earthquake. That was pretty massive. Then immediately it goes for Leaf Blade. This is actually a 2-move turn, as we did hit that 30%. Since Septile is faster, it gets a third hit before I can actually recover all of the HP. Thankfully, I was able to survive with 24 HP, and there we go, we got everything back. We also were able to break the shield. At this point, I am not worried anymore. We will definitely be able to take it down. And I did actually, due to crit hit. This is pretty lucky. If you do get a crit hit, it is gonna be so helpful. Just make sure that your Pokemon is at full health throughout the battle, and it should be pretty easy. The other thing I would recommend is having a Intimidator in your team. In my case, I did not have it, but I was still able to win with Magearna. But I'm pretty sure if you do have at least 2 Intimidators on the field, I think the battle will go much smoother, considering that Septile wouldn't have +6 attack stats. Either way, I did get Sour Herba Mystica, which is pretty nice. I think Septile is not as trickier as people think it is. If you do have the right Pokemon, you'll definitely be able to defeat it. I would definitely recommend having a Clefable if you do not have Magearna. Clefable with almost a similar set, the similar moveset, you can definitely go ahead and defeat Septile. You just have to make sure that it does have a pretty good defense before you start using Drain Kiss. Go with Metronome once again for Clefable as well, as it will help a lot. In any case, the other items I think are the normal ones that you'll get if you have done a solo battle. Hopefully, this battle is easier for you all as well. Let me know in the comment section which Pokemon you decided to use and how easy it was to defeat Septile. I'm pretty interested in seeing unique Pokemons being used. But here it is. It does have Unburden ability and Leaf Blade, Breaking Swipe, Dragon Dance and Thunder Punch with Mightiest Mark. Hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please put a like. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it really helps me a lot. If you'd like to support me more in other ways, check out the links for Patreon and Ko-fi down in my description. But I'll see you all in the next one.